So in this video, I wanted to take a quick look at this relatively new product. It's the Uni Full Metal Lead Case. And basically what it is a metal case for your pencil lead. It's a, I guess what I would consider to be an upgrade product, which means obviously Uni and many other companies make lead cases already. When you buy a set of lead, of mechanical pencil lead, it usually comes in some sort of plastic case, and they're nice enough, and usually have a fun closure mechanism or something like that. But it's very rare that they're really truly nice or something that you want to keep on your desk the way you would a higher end stationary product. So Uni has gone ahead and for some subset of their fans released this product. It sells for about $25 in the US, a little bit cheaper in Japan. We'll get into that in a second. So it's in no way necessary. It's just a cool thing to have, and it's fun to play with. It's nicely made. It looks great, I think. And yeah, I've been playing with it for a few months now, I guess, and just wanted to do a quick video about it. So here are the materials, or the packaging at least. It's Uni. I bought the 0.5 millimeter HB, so very standard lead. It's called the metal case. People online have been calling it the full metal case or whatever, but I think it's just officially called the lead case, or the metal case rather. It's not too much in the way of instructions. It's just like how you open it and how you close it. Clearly this was made for the Japanese retail market. And there's a new lead filler where you could buy, say you have this thing and it costs $25. You're not gonna buy another one to fill this, right? They have a couple new pencil lead high capacity refill containers they're selling. I'll look at one of those in the future. I don't have it with me, but that's kind of what you're seeing here, where you pull back the sticker, dump it in, and then there's a couple different containers, a couple different lead holders with that. It's like a 50 pack or 60 pack or something. This one I think comes with 25 pieces of lead. I don't see the retail price on here, but I believe it's about $25 in the US. It's probably cheaper in Japan. Okay, so here's the lead case itself. Sizing wise, these are 1/2 inch, so 1, 2, 2.5 inches, a little bit more. Under, it's about 3/4 of an inch wide and about 1/4 inch thick. And so you have a little bit of kind of etched on logo there. And then in the back, it's stamped. It says Japan. See, it's definitely stamped on there, where this one appears to be etched. And it has some, these are just like some little markings for, I think that hold some internal pieces together. I think that's probably like a spot weld or something like that, but we'll look at that in a second. Very simple, very clean exterior. This is a grip, but basically the way you open it is you put your thumb here and you push it open. This piece here folds back, and now it is in its sort of like stand. If you were to put this on your desk, if you had to do a lot of writing, this would have your lead at the ready. When you're done with it, close the door or the drawer, slide shut, and it stays shut. It has a nice action to it. Feels very nice. That's one of the issues with this thing, actually, is it's a lot of fun to play with. The problem is eventually you drop it and has pretty high capacity. This is 15, 20 pieces of lead, and you drop those on the floor and you're cleaning up for quite a while, so they're hard to pick up off a flat surface. But has a really nice action when you close it. You can push it shut all the way. Clearly you would be inclined to just go like this and shut it, which feels nice, because it has a click action here, right there. See that? And maybe that's these little things snapping in place. It's hard to tell. Alternatively, you can close it like this. Just push it all the way, and it will shut, which is even more satisfying. So this thing's nicely made and fun to play with. So I could see even playing with this with no lead in it, but it's quite nice. Rest of the build, it looks like it's mostly folded over steel. You can see this one piece is folded here, this piece is folded here. So this whole upper, I would imagine, is one piece. Then you have the hinge piece here, which again, all folded one piece. And I don't think you could take it apart to see the inside. I haven't taken it apart yet, but it seems equally well made. Looking inside, we could see that it has some little folds here, right here and here. And that is so that when you're putting the lead in, it sort of funnels the lead pieces in, because it has this diagonal piece here and here and here. It does not have a diagonal piece in the back. So when I was refilling this, I definitely missed with a few and kind of put it back here, which again, that's just me not paying attention, and eventually you figure it out. Very minor issue. Sometimes when you close it, it goes like this, you know, will flop back a little bit. But I haven't had any problems with it opening in transport. You know, I've been throwing it in a backpack or a pocket, something like that, and it does tend to stay shut. I'm not sure how this mechanism will fare over time, but for now it seems relatively secure. Definitely not super secure, but relatively secure. I will say there is no markings or indicators on this as to what lead is in here. So I bought it with this 0.5 HB. Okay, that's fine. I tend to always use 0.5, but if you're using some 0.3, 0.5, 0.2, it can be hard to visually differentiate them from one to the other. So the fact that this has no markings on it, I could see being a problem for some people. I realize why there's no indicator here is because this thing's quite nice. So presumably you'd want to use it over the course of, you know, many years with many different types of lead. Maybe sometimes it's B, sometimes it's HB, sometimes it's 2B, sometimes 0.7, sometimes 0.5. Okay, I get that. But how are you going to mark that? You could put a little piece of masking tape here with the label, sure. Rotring solved this with some of their older pencils and pens by having a little rotary indicator here where you rotate it through HB, whatever. Something like that would have been nice to see here. It could use a little slider. I don't know. It could have gotten creative and had some sort of indicator here of what you're using. So I think that's probably my main problem with it. If I had my fancy case and then I put a bunch of 0.2 millimeter lead inside my 0.3 millimeter pencil and I just messed that up because of my fancy case, that would be a bummer. Anyway, that's my main criticism with it. Pricing wise, $25 seems like a lot, but honestly, like, it's a very unnecessary product. You're buying it because it's cool and well made, and you know, it's something Uni released for their kind of like true fans. So I can't really make a big deal about the price, because if you don't want it, then don't buy it. It's not like you don't need this thing in any way. So yeah, that's the full metal lead case from Uni. I really have been enjoying playing with this one, but I do appreciate it's not something people need. So thanks for watching.